Hello, lovelies. We're live again. We're good. Are we good, guys? How is everyone doing in chat? But welcome, guys, to another round of the F1 2018 mod career mode, of course. And it's live as well, because you guys know me. I like to do my stuff live. Makes it more realistic, makes it more authentic, and makes it different from the highlighted career modes that you've seen so far on the channel of the platform. We are also live on Twitch, but I'm going to be solely focusing on the YouTube chat for this, but Twitch is my backup just in case we've got any issues with the streaming side on YouTube, because there's been some issues with it as of late. So in case the stream goes down, mods, I would really advise you, just in case if it does go down, to let everyone know that we're moving over to Twitch as a backup, and then I can upload the footage onto YouTube afterwards. So it's a win-win situation, basically. It's a win-win situation, so you're all good on that one. But we're just loading into the game right now, so if you give me a couple of seconds, we should be good. And yes, it's great to... yes, I have remembered nobody. I actually need to speak to you, nobody, actually. So if you're available, then please let me know if you want to go to... oh, look, it's another one. Literally, all the AOR people are coming... are literally coming on. What is going on, guys? What is going on? But we're going to head to the game now. If this works. As you can hear the music in the background, which knows the game is working. And I can confirm it's all good, guys. We're good. I'm just going to load the session up ready for you guys. But we'll take you through the state of play. I think that's a good starting point. But also I want to say a massive thank you to Ask Shay Garg for following as well. For subscribing, actually. Thank you so much. And also, guys, before we start, if you sponsor the channel... from now on, every time someone sponsors, this is making an appearance again. You guys remember this as my famous part of streaming where I do a shoey live on air. And the amount of sponsors we get during a stream will be the amount of shoeys I do in a stream. And of course, if you are already a sponsor, you guys know what to use as an emote. If you want me to do that again, of course. But it's my new rule, basically. If someone sponsors the YouTube channel, it counts as a shoey, and I used to do it for every podium, but we're going to do it a little bit differently because I did get quite a few podiums, and I'm going to make it even more disgusting if I'm honest with you, the shoey. So the shoe is ready, as always, as it will be for the remainder of the series and for all streams going forward now. So if you guys want to do it and would like to support the channel, then ask one of the moderators and they will guide you through that. And also, I will know as well if you sponsor. As well. But anyway, currently in the standings, as you can see, we're currently P4 after some good showings in the season so far. We picked up a podium in Australia. It was Australia. And we've got a decent finish as well in Bahrain. But we come to China for the next round of the championship, and it's going to be quite good as well. But if you guys are new around here, then make sure to subscribe because your name will pop up over there above my head. You can just see it right there. You will be... be known as the guy that has subscribed most recently to my channel. So if you haven't already, do it right now. As we're at a cloudy China for this one, and it's the first time we're going to experience this as well. I don't know what it is. Also, to the request of Nick, I've moved the face cam overlay slightly down so you can see the top three, but hopefully it's enough. If not, I can move it down a tiny bit more as well. But Shanghai is not one of my favourite tracks. Not the worst, but it is one of my weak. It's in my top 5 weak tracks on the calendar. So I'd like to get this one out of the way. And guess what's next, guys, by the way? It is, of course, Baku. Of all tracks, Baku is next. And it's the one I'm dreading the most. And it's the biggest bottle circuit of them all. For me, in all the streams I've done around there, we have not got in a top 10. We haven't got a top 10, basically. We've always bottled it. And hopefully the streak will end of bottling at that track. So fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed that happens. As we can see, Ericsson's getting ready. He's getting his helmet on, looking absolutely spiffing spammy there. Loving that. Of course, I do need to do one thing before we start. Oh, Christian. I know. Oh, sponsor notification's not working. Okay. Well, I think Christian was a former one, so technically it doesn't count. So it's any new ones. So yeah, sorry, Christian, but I think you were the guy who sponsored you all. Oh wow, double support. Is he actually? I thought it was an original. I think it was an original sponsor, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure. Reese, it's practice, qualifying, and the race. So we're doing all 3, but it's 50%, guys. So don't worry. Chewy. Oh god. This does count to Twitch as well. So anyone watching on Twitch and oh, actually that's not gonna work, is it? Oh well. But I've got the chat up now, so I can clearly see who is sponsored and whatnot. But because of the issue we had in Bahrain, if you guys remember when someone he was original, but yeah. Unfortunately, because he was an original, it doesn't count. But I only do it for new sponsors, basically. Isn't it right? No, Munter. I said this in the previous video that if anyone sponsors, then technically, if they're new. Oh, that cutes. Oh god, wait. Oh well. It's gonna happen anyway. Let's be honest. It's gonna happen. You guys know me. It's good to see you anyway, mate. Okay, I do have a Discord, and I've actually updated it, so it is going to go through a transitional period right now. I am going to make some changes, going to make it a bit more easier, a little bit more simpler for you guys to experience it. So, fingers crossed it works out for you guys. I really think it's a good thing I'm doing with it, but you guys never know. Also, little hints about maybe what I possibly might be doing, if you just noticed that. But we're going to get the Leclerc set because it was actually quite good around here. You want to see a shoey? Oh, mate, don't worry, Christian. It's all right. Too many spanners in chat. Yep, there's a few mods in here, I've got to say. But the usual procedure, we're going to go out and make sure the quality's fine, make sure it's all good, and then we'll do maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll go into qualifying, the full qualifying session as well, and we shall see. I will try and win, but I extremely doubt it. It's alright, Nick, you don't have to do anything. I am going to do one thing, though. I'm going to add something to the stream. And a lot of you may know what this is or where it's going to go with, if I can get it to work. Where is it? There we go. I think it's that one. Let's see if this works. Pop that in there. Right, we have got something now, so this should work. If not, let me know. But last time I had this on, it did cause the game to crash. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't. So I've just pressed the wrong button. Pressed the wrong button already. I've bottled it already, lads and girls. I've bottled it. I've bottled the stream already. Oh, look. It's raining as well. Ooh. If you did see yesterday's stream, at the end of it, I did kind of tease what the conditions were going to be for this race. This may give you a clue what we've got entailed. I'll donate a biscuit. Just making sure pedals are working. There we go. All good. Anyway. Oh, massive lag there. Okay. Get the bottles out, of course. But we're just going to make sure everything is okay. So if you guys could let me know in chat if the sound quality's good. And, you know, the usual me talking. Because obviously this is going to be for the video. Esports practice, of course, nobody. We're going to do some practice. There is going to be I actually am going to do a video actually regarding esports, and I've decided that I'm not going to take part in this season's AOR, the normal AOR, but there may be a possibility of doing the esports team championship thing. So that will be something that I am interested in doing. It'll be easy on my schedule, so. If you guys want me to do the official esports malarkey, I won't be good, but I'll try anyway. But, you know me, I like to try my best, and you never know what can happen. May even do it on Xbox, and not PC, just to make it, maybe, try and... Oh, okay, we've got a little bit of screen freezing here, so that's... I won't win esports, let's be honest, I'm not that quick. So apologies if there is any freezers, but I can't really do anything about it because it is the mod, and the mod is very heavily on right now, so... Yeah, that's what I mean. And it's good content as well. Well, I'll be the only guy in my esports team. We're mainly iRacing related, but... As I just made contact with, I don't know who that is actually, it's a Red Bull. Yeah. I mean, I was going to start for the normal AOR leagues, but I'm just thinking about other stuff as well. I'm going to think about my private life as well. But But if you guys are wondering as well, why am I not in Bahrain? Well, I don't want to go into it, but it's a personal matter that's caused me to not go. I should be in Bahrain right now, technically, but due to personal reasons that I don't want to talk about, I have said this in my Discord server, so... Actually, yeah, I have Josh and Adam, so that's a very good point. But, you know me, I don't like to, you know... But, you know... But we actually were talking about you, actually, nobody, yesterday. About the F1 esports. That may be a clue, really. But I know you're probably with ACR, so I can kind of understand if you want to stick with ACR. But if we do F1 esports for Radicals Online, maybe a space open. But I am actually going to be scouting, actually, for some potential drivers. Maybe for the F1 esports, you know. Because there are some very talented people that I've seen in the community that are very quick and are capable of being in the semi-finals, even winning it. So we're going to go on the wet tyres, actually. We're going to go on some intermediates. We'll go on some inters. Don't know.
Rainfall on track in about 10 minutes.
Don't know. Anyway, we've got some rain. Looks fine, which looks good. You know, it's nice. It's looks sunny, which is good. Ooh, guys, look. There's rain. There's rain for the race. Get some hype in the chat. We've got the rain. We've got rain, lads. Rain for the race.
Checks complete. All personnel be aware.
Wait, we've got to now. Technically, nobody. We're not a team. We're not a professional esports team that have contracts. If you read the rules, it states that any teams that have like contracted or drivers that are contracted, you're not technically supposed to do it. But apparently they're changing the rules in that. I think it was Paul Jules tweeted it earlier today about it, but they don't know we're an esports team. Let's be honest. But to be fair, like ACR, myself, Radicals, we are technically able to actually sign up for this. So it's more like the big teams like Redline, FAG2, Fernando Alonso's. Oh my god, that lag is terrible. Doesn't like me streaming, it seems, on the mod. But anyway, yeah, it's been changed anyway. So anyone's coming in anyway. So. Well, there you go. It's going to change anyway. So yeah, I don't think nothing's major is going to happen. But I do like the idea of the draft. I think that's quite a cool idea. You are contracted. Damn. Okay. Didn't know that, mate. Well, to be fair, you've got Simpit, so you know, as a YouTube channel as your sponsor, you know. Didn't even know they were contracted there. There goes my hopes. But there's an open invitation to anyone, you know, if you're quick enough, then maybe in the F1 Esports Series you could be representing Radicals Online. And we have merchandise. Team merch as well, that you guys can actually buy right now, actually, if you want to, but... which is awesome. Gonna hopefully not bottle it. We are going to do this one lap and then we're going to head into qualifying. We do need to practice our wet pace because I have not done a single lap in the wet on this mod. So exactly, it's all about having fun. Just as clearly stated that in there. We should have paid Ross. Oh, there you go. Nigel's done it for me. So thank you, Nigel. Also, at the end of the stream, guys, I will be in Discord as we're going to be having a game night. As you guys may be, if you're an old subscriber, you know, one of the regulars. Ooh, as I just hit Magnussen. If you guys are an old subscriber, okay, Magnussen, that's very rude of you. I will be doing my return to game night, and I don't know what it's going to be yet, but basically it's a routine where I get together with subscribers and we do a game night of some sort. I don't know what it's going to be tonight, but I don't know what it is, but it's going to be something. No idea yet, but if you want to get involved with that, then make sure to pop into Discord. If you want to, of course. He's already bringing out the excuses. Hey, I'm not bringing excuses, mate.
We're low on fuel. You'll need to return to the pits within the
Just
next
making sure everything's okay, you know. We want to make sure everything's okay, of course. But I think we're ready. I think we're ready now, guys. We are ready to go for qualifying. Let's just jump straight into it. Yeah, make sure to leave an introductory post as well. We want to know who you are. Yes, I will be bringing that back, actually, funny enough. Zach Speed couldn't convince Mercedes to give us a budget. Oh. But anyway, I'm not bothered about times, of course. Will there be some kind of quality to F1 Esports, and when it is? No idea. Race with the subtype. Yep, it's coming back. Race with the subs is coming back. Even though it's absolutely terrible, the game, I would like to try and do that. Oh look, it's Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen, where are you? I need you for my my clickbait streams, you know. Do you see the French Grand Prix track? No, we don't have the French Grand Prix track on this game, but I have done a video on it previously. But yes, Nick, I'm not going to do an esports video, so I wouldn't really worry. But I will say TRL, I shouldn't say that. Veloz Limitless is doing a video apparently on this, and he's going to release it at some point today. So you best get an arse move in, Nick, and get it out before he does. Of course. But there's Gasly, even though it's Carlos Sainz clearly is based there. But I know Chris, the creator of the mod, is going to fix all of this, so that's going to be awesome if he can get that sorted and have that. But it's not going to happen. We're not going to get into the playoffs. We're miles off by a mile.
Don't think you'll have any trouble getting into the next session.
So I wouldn't really think about that, mate. This game, I think this game's a lot better than the old version. You're still buzzing about that. Notts Forest. Oh god. Everyone, Josiah, or how to say his name, is wrong. So everyone give him an L in chat. Spam the L's, guys, because he's let me down there. He's let me down. It's not Notts Forest. You're thinking of Notts County. We're Nottingham Forest.
Rain is inbound, and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes.
There's rain. Oh sugar! I've not even seen the weather. Oh god. Okay, we got rain, guys. We've got rain coming in. We have to qualify on super stop. We're just gonna have to qualify and just get a good lap in and just turn the pits. We've got rain coming right now. Will we see the return of the Bahrain Spanish truly? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm not entirely sure. With the weather happening. See, even my engineer. Oh god. Oh, come on, I was just alliterating a comment, Lambex. Come on, man. You know me. I'm a Forest fan till I die. Couldn't give. Oh god, we've got some fire in the chat. Nick and Limitless. The beef has started. Oh guys, you want your official bottle umbrella for the Grand Prix today? It's you know, 1p towards supporting the stream, of course. God. The clouds are coming in very quickly, so if we've got 5 minutes, we've got to nail the lap. I know. You kind of scared me there, Lambrex, when you said it. I was like, what? Oh yes, the truly, yes, that's what the truly trainer Bahrain. Hopefully we won't get that today, but we have got mixed conditions for the race, which is even good. JD's a massive faff for staying on Xbox One League. Well, I can see him. I can understand why. Maybe to try and win the Xbox One League. I mean, I could understand from a, you know, wanting to win the league basis. If you think about it, look at the PC side. There are so many quick people in that league now. It's going to be the biggest competition we're going to see all season. It's probably the biggest selection of drivers you'll ever see in AOR history. So it's good for the game to get these big drivers coming in. But I can understand really why JD decided to not go to PC, but my flying Finn's going for the win. I think this year, if he's signing up for AOR, I think he's going to win it personally. I think he deserves the championship, so I'm going for my man Flying Finn this year. Would have gone for Brendan Lee, but of course he's now over at or Bamley as he used to be known as. He's now on the PC side.
You're nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
As we're up on Perez by just only 0.2 of a second, so not particularly impressive, but I feel Max Verstappen slaps as fast as slapping anyway. Fizzy's not going to be in top split, I can tell you that right. He's going to be like 4th, 3rd split or something, which is quite a shame, but like even Wycombs, I think he's going to be in 2nd split. Split 2 even. Like me, for example, I may be in like 5th split or something if I signed up. But we're coming up to the line. P2, guys, P2.
I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
Okay, that's something that we don't want to be doing. Don't want to be doing that. Don't do that, guys. Please don't do that if you're racing in league races or AOR. Don't do that. That's bad. When he died. Chris is fine for split 1. If anyone is on F1 2017, could you look at my times and see where you think I would be in terms of splits? I would love to know what split I would potentially be in. If anyone is on F1 2017, I'm particularly looking at the big people like Timp. So Timp, if you're already still in the chat, could you let me know? Look at the times and be like, where do you think I would be? I'm gonna presume 3rd split, maybe 4.
So far,
was that rain already?
Fastest lap is a 1:34.7.
A bit of rain on there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks rainy already. Could be that, but split 4. Not gonna lie. Yeah, split 4. Yes, I wouldn't mind split 4 personally because I could work my way up to the top. You see, if I signed up. That's the question I want to leave you guys with. That could be the stream question. Would you like to see me back in esports league racing again? Plus, it drives more content. Get some radicals online out there, you know, as moving to F1 again with me. But in other news, we're P4 in the session, which is absolutely bonkers. I don't know how, but we're down to P5. But it is raining. It's going to be raining a bit, so. We're clearly outside the zone at the minute, so we're comfortable. I think we called it right. Guten Tag, Gunnar. I forgot. Oh god. Vigets. Does Radicals need a GT3 driver? Nah, we don't need it. We don't need a GT3 drivers. We're fine on the iRacing side. We're completely fine with drivers on the iRacing side. I mean, if we're going to be going to the F1 esports side of things, we would like, you know, some F1 Cody's drivers that solely focus on the game. Funny enough, though, that was the reason why the manager of Radicals got me in. Oh look, it's Chris. Chris is in chat. He's finally here. Sehr good, danke. Good. Sehr good. If I'm honest, I'm just gonna say this right now. I only know basic German, so that's the furthest I can go. Apart from Ich habe ein Hunde or Ich liebe Max Verstappen. That's all I know. I haven't done German in about 6 years. Oh my god. Look at this rain. Why is it raining that much?
Taking the wet tyres in the current conditions?
Nah, we're sticking a load of fuel in. We're sticking a load of fuel in. Right now, we're literally spamming a load of fuel in, and we're just going to go out.
Feel your way around the conditions.
We may as well.
Pushing the car.
We may as well. Luke, good to see you. Welcome. Daniel's in here as well. Everyone's coming in tonight. It's awesome to see. But guys, make sure to like the video, because if we hit tonight's like target, you guys know the drill. We'll be doing Baku tomorrow, potentially. But it will depend on time, guys, because I'm going to be away for a couple of days. I'll be back on Saturday night, so I may stream on Saturday, Baku, but if you guys want to see Baku in the next few days, then make sure to hit the like button, because I've got something else lined up in terms of streaming, so I won't reveal the target just yet, but there you go, exactly. This is why we get oh, Aaron, good to see you. I do recognise the name. Oh my god, I've not even driven in heavy rain before on this mod. So Chris, I hope your mod's good in the wet, because I've never done a wet thing. So I'm guessing there's no difference really. I'm going to be honest. Well, that's my guess. Don't know what to expect, of course, but also, guys, you may have seen me tweet something the other day, but it was just a general conversation. I would like you guys to discuss this and give your opinions on it. As you're well aware, there was just a bit of banter going around about me, Arav, and stuff about the Strat to Glory. Watch out for the fishtailing, okay. And it just made me think about collabs. Obviously, it's a bit different for me because I'm a streamer, but mostly I like to do a little bit of F1 content down the line. If an opportunity arose, for example, the Strat to Glory, would you guys like me to do something like that in the future? And maybe work in, maybe collaborate with them? I would love to collaborate with Arav and, like, you know, probably not Ben, because Ben probably wouldn't even look at me and be like, yeah, he's too small of a subscriber now. Who needs him? But like, it would be nice to do some collaborations, you know, down the line. Oh, a little bit of fishtail there. What is split for? Basically, it's tier 4 of AOR. Tomahawk. It's basically AOR leagues. I've never done a wet thing. Come on. See, this is why I love my streams. I like to say some random stuff during it, so. Wait, no way these guys can go quicker than me on bloody wet tyres. There's no way. How are they driving this good in the wet? I'm literally struggling, and they've somehow got some like OP traction or something. How is Grosjean catching me this quickly? Maybe it's just lean mix, I don't know. I have no idea how they're catching up. Yeah, it's the AI. Well, it's not up to me, is it? I mean, with Cal obviously busy with like work commitments, like school work and all that, there is a spot technically open, you know, so you never know. May get the and it'll bring out a good side to me as well, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, and this is a personal thing I'm going to talk about. Well, Ryan's starting 15th. We're not going to start 15th, we're P3.
Rain to ease up in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes till high rain. You're dropping down the order. You're currently in P4.
Remember as well, we have got heavy fuel in as well, so we're going to do plenty of laps. So the car is going to be a little bit heavy to start with as well, but just want to put it there. But yeah, basically, regarding collabs, I'm not really a talkative person, as you may have seen on my tweets, so I'm not really replying to anyone. And I suffer from shyness, as if you guys don't know what that means, basically, if I'm like in a group or like a group of people, I tend to find it difficult to try and interact with them, and it's nothing to do with the people, it's just myself. I just find it hard to talk to people. That's why I use streaming to help me overcome the shyness a little bit. So it is something that I've kept from people, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully I can try and break out of it and come out a little bit. And I think doing these sort of collabs, like Stratoscory for example, which is going to be funny, it'll be a good laugh, will be something that will help me a lot and build my confidence in talking to people a little bit more. So it's just something that I've kept from people for a long time. So, but look at that, lads, we're 2 seconds up. We're 2 seconds up. This is good, guys. This is big improvement from us. Oh god, screen freeze. It's just cost me 2 temps. P8, lads, we're up to P8, and the sun's coming out again, so hopefully the track's going to dry up quickly here for Q3. Max fuel, burn some fuel up. Just trying to take a little bit more cautious there. Up by half a second as we're burning up more fuel. Car getting a little bit lighter, so it should be a lot easier for us. As we run a little bit wide though, that's going to cost us a little bit of time. Just breaking a tad early for the corners as well, just to try and get as much cornering speed. This very heavy brake, tricky corner this one, as you may saw on the first lap we did. We went for a little bit of a Tokyo drift style and needed a Valtteri Bottas just there, but we make the corner this time. Just short shifting helps me. As we are fighting with Grosjean actually for a position, and he is getting a bit of slipstream, so he's a little bit annoying.
Higher. We won't progress to the shootout. Give it your best shot.
Push, push. We're up by a second, so that's a very encouraging pace. Look at that, 1.3 seconds, and we're up to P7, so we're only 1.2 seconds off the pole time, which is not too bad as we start to build a little bit of confidence. Of course, there is rain for the race as well, so the more laps we do, the more practice for the rain. Oh, that's a bit of a drift through there. That's going to cost us a bit of time. Try and hook the inside if we can. Just be careful on power. Losing time though, just was a little bit too aggressive on the fuel mix here. Keeping it on rich mix out of the slow corners, not a good idea because you just lose the back end out and you just lose time. Like that, for example. Just trying to focus here. We are in the top 10 at the minute, which is good, but got to keep tabs on the weather though, just in case we need to go on intermediates. Got to keep an eye on the weather. We shall see, but currently we're doing well, to be fair. I've got to say. See, that's what I mean, just a little bit too early on power, and we've lost the back end now. We are improving. Delta's up. Well, it's going to be up any second now if we've really nailed the last sector. Bottas to Williams. Nah, that's not going to happen, is it? Nah, just lost the last corner there, but we've got got enough fuel to do another lap. Well, we've got plenty of time for another lap. We'll carry on. I don't think it's going to be dry enough for inters. Let's see if we can improve our time. Fingers crossed we can. But it's going to be tricky. So we get on there, but should be interesting. And want to thank the mods for being interactive in chat tonight. With obviously, I'm trying to focus my ass off here to try and get a good lap in. But we're quicker than Max Verstappen, which is good, I've got to say. Which I'll take that, of course. So that's always a benefit, of course. But I'm reading about for driver changes for next year, if I'm honest with you, and I can see.
Time set by drivers on intermediates. Pit in and get your tyres changed.
Oh, intermediates, okay. Well, we're gonna get some inters on then, it seems. We'll have time to get around though, is the question. When is WRC? What's WRC? I know what it is. Whoa! Massive tanky. Right, we need to get in, change to some intermediates and go out again, apparently, according to Jeff.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
What's going on now? 10 minutes before it dries up? What's this monstrosity? Let's not do a Lewis Hamilton. We've literally got about 1 minute and 20 seconds to get in the pits, put some inters and go back out again. I think we've got time anyway. No one's coming out yet, which is quite a surprise. We may as well, just in case. Box. Go to have a busy screen setup, of course. Oh god. Oh, it's like nice spam there. Stephen, good to see you anyway. Welcome. Wow, we've got loads of mod spam going on in chat, it's great. That's what I want to see. Mod spam. What other games that are not racing do you have? I have Golf with Your Friends. I have obviously Card Against Humanity was such a classic game in our in the olden days of Discord, which was actually the best part really. So cards may be a possibility down the line.
Are your best bet in the current conditions.
Oh my god, we've got to get out, we've got to get out now, we've got to get now. Come on! Oh, we're not going to have time to do another lap.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute.
We're going to have time.
0.5, all set.
We're going to have time for a lap.
Car to track.
Tanky Online, thanks for subscribing, much appreciated. I saw your name pop up, so thank you. At least I know the bit above me works. We had some issues with that yesterday. But big up Tanky, everyone, so make it feel welcome, guys, in chat. Would it be dry in? Well, I think we're safe because most of the team most of the drivers are in the pits, so I think we should be fine. Do you prefer being busy? I do prefer being busy. Just keeps me going really. Push on corners. I think the only corner I can think of is the corner coming up now, but I think we're going to be safe. I think personally, I think we're fine. Well, it'll be good practice though for Q3 when we're on intermediates. Plus, strategy is going to be interesting, actually. So it'll be interesting, really, to see. Oh, I can feel the grip now. Definitely feel some good grip. I won't get around in time.
You've dropped to P8.
I ain't gonna have time for 30 seconds to get down a fat ass long straight. Well, I know Verstappen's not coming out because he's on wets. Or he's in the pits actually, we just gotta go for it. Nah, I'm not gonna have time, lads. I've got 10 seconds to get around this 2 corners. I won't have time, literally won't have time. Well, the last one has crossed the line anyway, so I went out specifically just to practice. Oh, well, there you go. We're through anyway, lads, so I won't really worry. We got P8, nothing changed, so we're fine. Bet now. Well, you've missed a chance because I'm already through to Q3. We got away with it. Only 3 drivers was on Inters, so we were fine anyway. So, apart from Sorokin, he was on Inters. I think he went out a little bit too early. He bottled it. Thanks, games. If you enjoy it, subscribe to the channel. If you like it, subscribe. That's the main thing, anyway. Into Q3, we must go. Ayo, 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 ayo. Don't know why I did that. It was a bit weird. Anyway. Can we get pole, guys? And is it dry enough? Oh my god, it is dry, apparently, for... Alonso is faster than you. Oh, god. But it's dried up massively, I've got to say. And look, we've got a nice selection of tyres. Oh, we're going to have great selection for the race. Literally, we've got... I'm only going to use 2 sets, and then... Plus, we can start on any tyre we want as well. And I've got a feeling of what I'm going to start on because of the weather we've got for the race. Oh, actually, we need to lower the fuel down. It's a dry Q3, which is excellent. So I want you guys right now to spam in chat. Where do you think we're going to be qualifying in this race? Don't say pole, because we're not going to get pole. We're going to be nowhere near pole.
Checks complete.
Unless a miracle happens and it pours it down now, and it's too wet for dry tyres, and it's all going to be down to wet pace, then maybe, but it's going to get dry. It's perfectly bone dry for the end of Q1. 3Q3 is there goes Bottas, I think that is. There's still a bit of rain on track though, but I think it's dry enough at the minute. As there is a dry line there, as you can see. Well, that was my idea anyway, games. So that was my plan. My strategy was to do a 1-stop round here. Yeah, literally spam right now where do you think I'm going to be finishing. And if you get it correct, I'll give you a shout out. In the chat, of course. But if you guys are new for the first time seeing this, then make sure to see it and subscribe, like the video. And if you like the video, guys, you'll get 1 step closer to getting another episode out. Because as the regulars will know, if we hit the target of the stream by the end of the race, then I will do the next episode, guys, in the next 24 hours, or in my scenario, over the next 2 days, on Saturday when I get back. In the evening, so it'll be around about 7:30. So around about this time will be the start of the stream, guys. For and here's one of our competition winners, Abdeep, I think that is, who won yesterday's giveaway. Is in the chat, so it's good to see him. Oh, excellent games. It's good to see that we've got some new faces. It's awesome to see. Also, maybe in the next few weeks we may hear something about F1 2018. Now, I don't want to put myself out there, but it's going to be highly unlikely that I'm going to be asked to go and test the game. That's the problem. I don't think I'm going to be getting a chance, really. It's going to be... I'm going to guess it's going to be the usuals again, you know, same people, you know. But it would be nice to see some new faces, you know, go, so... Just putting it out there would be nice, but... Nah, it's a little bit loose after that corner. Not good enough. Oh, the grip. There's still a little bit of grease, so that's why I went a little bit wide.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
Well, there is a giveaway currently on the Twitch side of things, on iRacing, where you guys can bet and predict where I finish races, and if you win, you'll get a signed Send It t-shirt by myself, which you guys can check out actually on the esports team's website, or merch website, and I'll probably sign it. I will sign it for you guys, and but that's one prize. We won't be doing a big prize on the YouTube side until a certain Verstappen series will be coming back, but with F1 2018 mods onto it. And I'll be giving away at the end of the series 2 copies of F1 20 on F1 2018 as well. So I'm going to be nice actually. Bottas goes fastest.
That's P4.
Oh, someone's subscribed on Twitch. Oh, awesome. Tiny Tom, thank you for subscribing on Twitch. Much appreciated. Oh, God, I bottled it. Oh, we didn't bad. We got timing anyway. So 33 puts us P4. Which isn't too bad. Michael, if you go to the Twitch channel, there is a... In the panel below, you see basically the schedule I've got. It's one good thing I like about Twitch is the fact that you can see I can actually put a schedule in. So I may do that for the streams going forward on here, so you guys can see when I'll be streaming and what it's going to be. So I'm going to do that from now on. So, but P6, well, we're the best of the rest, which is good news. So we can definitely take away that we're the best of the rest. Games, it's F1 2018, not 2017, mate. But it could be anyone, basically. So if you're on Xbox or PC or PS4, if you win and you want a PS4, I'll give you a PS4 copy. And I just want to reiterate, guys, this is not going to be through Cody's. This is going to be from my own money, as I want to be generous. I'm in a generous mood. And unless they give me some codes, which is going to be highly unlikely, I'll be paying outright out of my own pocket for the games, guys, as I do want to give back to you guys. It's been a bit of a crappy few months for me in the terms of the channel, you know, making a decision to stop doing F1 content when, to be fair, I do enjoy some stuff that I do, so this is one of them, actually. But we're going to go and do one lap. We're only 1.4 seconds off pole as well, which isn't too bad. Oh no, it's alright, Games, don't worry. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. We all make those mistakes. Like, I think some people know in chat know that very well. But yeah, we don't know yet when it's going to be announced. We don't know when it's going to be released. All we know at the minute is there's the beta, of course. And unfortunately, I can't provide you any footage of it because we have to sign like a contract thing where you can't publish anything out there. Just yet, of course. MDAs, that's the word, MDAs. MDAs was the one I was looking for. But anyway, we're going to go out for one more lap and then we're going to end qualifying and then we're going to do the race. So fingers crossed, lads, we get in. I am not going to take a risk with the fuel. We'll keep it as it is.
1:33.8.
But it's a decent lap. It's a decent... That's the word. Non-disclosure agreements right there. So we are 1.4 seconds off. We're 3 tenths quicker than Alonso, but if I can get within a second of pole, that will be pretty nice for me to go into the race feeling confident as well. So we're losing half a second in the first sector, half a second in the middle sector, and, well, basically half a second overall in the first, second, and third sectors to Lewis Hamilton, of course, but we're not going to bother anyway. Everyone's in the pits just chilling. I'm just chilling as well. I don't really care. We're just going to wait right to the end of qualifying, and then we're going to go anyway, but we'll let that run right down to the button. Right there. And we're going to drive out. Right, do you think we'll improve? Do you think we can get into the top 5, or do you think we'll stay best of the midfield? So let me know, guys, in the chat right now. Get your predictions in chat, and should be quite good. You guys, but anyway, off we pop for our only run, our final run of the session, and we shall see how we get on here at China as the sun is... Oh, you can't touch hammer time. No, we can't. We're going to be nowhere near Lewis Hamilton. He's been...
currently in P9.
What was it doing there? Right, silly Benny. We just got to nail the lap now, hopefully. Fingers crossed we can. But yeah, get spamming in chat where you think I'm going to be finishing. To the Switch people, sorry if you guys are trying to... I'm trying to respond to you. I can see the amount of people we've got in there, but for some reason the chat isn't working for me, so it's a little bit annoying, but my chat box isn't working, so I'm relying on mods over there to give me some pointers or any... I do know we've got a subscriber over there, so to whoever that is, thank you. And one of the cool things as well is for competitions, if it's on here or on YouTube, not YouTube, Twitch, sorry, Twitch and YouTube, is if you do subscribe on Twitch or you sponsor on YouTube, for a giveaway competition that I do, you have more chances of winning, basically. Ooh, what am I doing there? I don't know what I've just done. What have I just done? I don't know, but we're just going to go with it. Marek's being optimistic. Fair play. But yeah, basically in a nutshell, oh, I've got 40 seconds. We can just take it easy here. So yeah, if you are a sponsor or a subscriber on Twitch, or a subscriber on Twitch or a sponsor on YouTube, your chances of winning will be highly greater than normal people, normal subscribers or followers. So anyway, let's go. Let's see how we get on. We will be the last ones across the line, which is good. Everyone else is in the pits because they're all puffs and don't want to go out and try and improve their times, but oh no, we bottled it. We bottled it, lads. We're done. Qualifying's done. We bottled it. We're done, guys. We're done. We're done. We bottled it. Get the bottles in chat. Followers, you know what to do. And well, followers. Sponsors, you know what to do. You know the drill. You guys know what to do. Ah, there we go. That's more like it. I can see the stream now properly on Twitch. I have to play the stream though, which is really awkward. I don't really want to, but we did bottle it. But in more positive news, we are the best of the rest. I will take it. Just turn one was a bit shoddy. It was a bit crap. So apologies, guys. So well done, guys. Well done for your predictions. Well, Chris, you did say P7, so well done, Chris. Good stuff. Oh no, it's Alonso. Yes, we've got Fernando. It's part 2 of the epic battle of the Spaniards again from Bahrain. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. I tell you, it's gonna happen. Well, I'm not. Thing is, Nigel, I've got the Twitch thing on YouTube, on my Twitchy chat thing on the app. But here's the grid anyway. If anyone wants to know, if you just joined us, welcome to this third round of the 2018 career mode. It's usual at the front of the field, as you can see. Well, basically top 6 is the same as, if I'm honest with you. We won't exclude them. Oh, and P5 and 6 as well. But this is where we are. We are the best of the rest in P7 as Carlos Sainz ahead of Fernando Alonso. So that's good news. And you can see the rest of us Sorokin in P14. Look at those times, though. Look at those times. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Spanish Civil War it is as well. JR, you can check the footage back afterwards, mate, at some point. But what can I say?
Okay,
but
here we
go then.
I know what you can do.
So let's look at the strategy. Ooh, that's in the middle of the race. That's going to be interesting. Do I try and stay out as long as possible or go on the mediums? Oh, it's buffering for you, Nick. Oh, no, Nick. Do I switch it around and do mediums, or do I gamble on softs? It's going to be tough, this one. This is a tough decision. Can I change strat? I can change strat. Can I put mediums on? Oh, I can. Right, we're going to do that. That's our strategy right there, guys. We're going to go on the mediums to start with and go as long as possible because the track won't get wet enough. And then when it does get wet enough, we'll flip those tyres on. That's my plan. That's my strat right there. We're going with that. Fingers crossed this works. We are going to put a lot of fuel in as well. We're going to put 62 kilos in because we're going to burn a lot of fuel in this race right now. But we are going to start on the medium. And gamble on softs. Well, I was going to go on softs anyway. Well, originally going to go on softs. We're going to go on mediums.
The clutch bite is good. Gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
Also, guys, going forward as well with the series, after consultating with one of my moderators, Nigel, who's very kindly brought a spreadsheet along as well, so you guys can keep up to date with the standings as what. And obviously you guys know I do this in Grand Prix mode, but unfortunately I have to scrap it because I've got plans lined up for you guys into the series, and one of them involves the guy ahead of me as well. So massive keep ups with that, guys, because it's going to be intriguing what I've got planned with Max Verstappen. Anyway, P7, it is very dark already, so that's going to be interesting. We just got to hope that the guys ahead of us pit. Consultating. Yes, we've got formation up. I kind of forgot to turn it off, but oh, does anyone remember when we did the fantasy booking of where I finished the races? I've got a good idea lined up actually for going forward as well for when we do the. Because I like to give away an extra copy of the game, you know, and to people in chat through the fantasy system. So I may bring that back again at some point. But it is very dark already. That's very concerning. But I'm just going to hope that the super softs go off very quickly and we can pray that it gets wet enough when we struggle on the mediums and we have to pit. So it could be worse. Indeed, it could be worse. But the minute it is dry, which is the main factor here. But thank you, Louis. Much appreciated. We'll try our best. But sit back, guys. Enjoy this one. Could be worse. He's the best driver ever. Of course he is. That's why I like to race with him. One day I will remember to turn formation up off. I kept it in just for the bants, you know. Well, we just now have to sit on the grid and wait patiently. I will prove you wrong, hopefully, Michael.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient.
Of course, Nigel.
Watch for the lights.
But not yet. But not yet. Anyway, it's time for round 3 of this 2018 Mud Career Mode here at China. The lights are on. Can we bottle it? It's likely, but we'll see how we get on as we go green in China. It's a bit of a poor start from us though, but we don't lose any positions. We've got a Spaniard on our arse, and I think we've just been tapped behind because we just got a little bit loose. As that is true, Hulkenberg at the back of us, but we're going to try and go around the outside of someone as we apparently made contact with Magnussen, but we never did. But tank sapper. We're good though. We're in our spawn position. Of course, they're on super soft, so we can let them off. They've got the grip. Let's see if we can keep up with these guys on super soft. They will be pitting early, so we've got to remember we've got to get these tyres up to temperature first before we can really start to really get on pace with them. So I've got to try and keep up with Alonso as my main target in this race, but massive oversteer. Oh my lord. Massive oversteer as we get passed by our teammate and also Magnussen as well. We get absolutely swamped. He's on the softs actually, interestingly enough. So we're going a bit backwards, but it's okay. We've got time. We've got plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time before the rain comes. So we've got plenty of time, guys. Arvin, good to see you. Welcome. Weather report.
Radar suggests some weather is going to hit in around 5 minutes' time, so stay on your toes.
Gonna go for a late move on Magnussen. Bit of a dive bomb. We're sending it, lads, so get the send in the command, guys. Get it spammed in. We sent it. As Hamilton gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Not bothered about that. As we're just a second off our teammate, actually, Nico Hulkenberg. We just need to see if it's light rain to start with. Hopefully it is light rain, because it will take a little bit of time before it gets wet enough for intermediates. So this strategy may have bited us in the backside actually, so we never know, but this is how you don't overfuel the car. Well, with the fuel burn, if I'm honest with you, on this mod, it's ridiculous. So we shall see if it works. Hopefully it should work. Our overfuel strategy. Just got to hope that their tyres start to go off, and I think they are actually, because we gained a little bit on Hulkenberg in that middle sector, which is very encouraging, and we're not losing time to the cars behind. As we are gaining again, we're catching them on Hulkenberg, and that's what I mean. And that's my advice for China: don't use the super softs because they're going to burn up quickly. Like this, for example, they're going to be in the pits in the next couple of laps anyway. But we're going to hopefully get in the slipstream of our teammate, and hopefully he can work with me and try and. So I'm just going to go for a late send. A little bit too early on the power there. Just got a little bit of tanky, but we're good. As a spam load of fastest laps come through. So Bottas has the fastest lap. Glory.
DRS is now enabled.
Not a bad time. Not a bad time, guys. It's the mod, Jess. If Chris is in the chat, he can explain it for you. just getting to that groove now, lads. The mediums are now up to temperature, which is good. No sign of the rain just yet, which is good for us. I've got to say, the two asses are keeping up with each other, which is good. And it's a good little midfield scrap, this, between us and Haas, and McLaren, actually, so... Just haven't got the commitment to take that flat in 6th gear just yet. It's a little bit wide out of that corner, but we may potentially get some DRS here if we're lucky on Hulkenberg, which went a little bit too deep, so that may cost us a little bit.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
There you go. That's what I mean. This is what I wanted. This is what I really wanted. Rain not to come yet.
They seem to have an issue.
Well, we don't have to worry about Grosjean now. If he's got issues, that's good news for us. But if they all start pitting in the next couple of laps, that's good news for us. Because they're going to be on dry tyres, and when it's raining, they don't have to pit again. So, really, they're going to be losing about 30 seconds. So, as long as we keep it on track, we could be in with a shot of a win, potentially, if we can keep it on the track and not bottle it. But you never know in these races. You never know what can happen. But you can just remember that, guys. All these guys on Super Softs will be pitting any time now. Like lap 5, lap 6. And we've not seen any rain yet as well. So they're going to lose out massively, of course. So me and Magnussen are going to be in a good shout of a good finish today. And you can see the top 6 are literally all next to each other. Alonso somewhat in that train, but the top 6 are literally all fighting away with each other, forming their own little train, truly train. And we're not even in it, so we're not the ones at the front of it, so that's good news for us. Just basically nod and you understand, basically. That's all you need to do. Where's the rain, you ask? I have no idea. We shall see. But make sure, guys, to like the video. And I forgot to mention the light target. I'm such a numpty. Surprise me. That's my target. Surprise me. Oh, and there's rain. Rain confirmed, lads. Turn 1. It has arrived. It's finally arrived. Get your umbrellas out. Spam umbrellas in chat. It's raining. It's rainament. Hallelujah. I don't know why I should be saying that, but
Let's be mindful of the conditions.
I know Reese will be happy with that song.
The track is getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now, though. Be much
It's
slower if you want to meet us
rainament.
this early.
And now we're going to take the lead. If these guys pit now and go on to some more dry tyres. We shall see. But as you can see, the fuel, I think someone mentioned that we overfueled the car. Well, we've got it basically to normal now. Ooh, it's very slippery now already, very greasy. Reese knows. Come on, surely some of these guys have to be pitting now. Unless I'm missing the plot here. Oh wow, they're all staying out again. Maybe... Oh, they've got fresh super softs, haven't they? Bummer. Okay, they may pit this lap then. Forgot about that. But I don't think it's going to be wet enough yet. It's getting there, but not just yet. Forgot they're on new sets of super soft tyres. It was such a numpty. We're into that slipstream of Hulkenbergs. I think they're all trying to stay out, I think they're all struggling now. I think they've got no grip. I think that's the strategy here. They're all trying to stay out, and we go down the inside of Hulkenberg, and we're up to P8. So Hulkenberg's bottled it. What's this about? Confirm change.
Understood, copy that.
Ooh, this is interesting, actually. Are we going to see people pit at the end of this lap, I wonder? But we have got away from... Yep, we've bottled it, lads. I think it's definitely intermediates. It's definitely intermediates conditions now. Yep, there's the confirmation right there. Wow, wasn't expecting that.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS.
Wasn't expecting that, lads. So in this time... Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, may have to double shuffle here. Oh, if Hulkenberg pits, we're going to have to back off. Or do another lap. Please don't pit. For the love of God, Hulkenberg. Oh dear, he is. Everyone's coming in. We've got to. Oh. Jeff's blown it for us.
Nico has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits
Oh
now.
God, this is awkward. This is awkward. Oh, we're going to be held here. Come on, boys, get out of the way. Come on. Go. Go. Oh, don't get... What have we been held for? Go.
Keep racing on the exit.
How do we get past by Brendan Hartley?
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Oh dear, we lost a few positions there, unfortunately. Oh dear. It didn't work, but we tried. We tried it. It's always good to try out strategies, isn't it? Well, Van Dorn's down the pecking order as well. Wonder what happened to him. Wasn't expecting that. We definitely would have lost more time if we stayed out. It is that wet now. We may be getting wets in a few laps. Wet tyres. If it gets this intense, which it is, then we will be looking at some heavy rain, some wet tyres, definitely. Lots of bottles. Well, I would class it as one bottle, I think. The moment when we lost it here and we got passed by Hulkenberg. If we got ahead of Hulkenberg, we would have been fine, but these things happen. Stroll's doing us a favour, holding up Hartley. And no, Stroll's on soft, so thank you very much. We'll take that place from Brendan Hartley. Are we clear? We are clear, just ahead of him. Oh my God, he's actually fighting with me. A Honda engine power car is fighting with me. And he's actually fighting with me. What is this madness? Yeah, screw you, Hartley. You ain't getting past me today. Well, to be fair, we only lost one position in the pit stop phase. As Gasly, unfortunately, it was the... See, that would have been us. That's where we were originally, and we would have flopped, so... Now the hard work begins. Now we've got to really push and try and get back into the top 10, get some points on the board, and keep our streak going, actually. Honda has got some new updates, yes. Chris may be looking into that for an update to the mods, so that'll be cool. Remember, this is based off Australia's performance, so please take that with a pinch of salt, guys. The performance may change for teams. just got to take it cautiously. There is a train, so we are
The car in front is 2.6 seconds.
trying to catch up to that train. At the back of it is a Force India. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Someone's crashed or died or something. Oh, it's Alonso.
Caution, the virtual safety car.
Fernando Alonso's out.
Reduce speed and
There he is. It's just parked on the side, so there's another place, so thank you.
Too low and we risk a penalty.
Thanks
Stop your
for
pace
that.
immediately.
Oh, hardly go away, mate. So the VSC's out, and it's Alonso that's out of the Grand Prix, sadly. Which means we're back in the points, so that's good. So we're up to 10th again. And you can't blame the Honda engine for that one. We'll get that delta back in, there we go.
Ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
We'll try and keep it in within that delta. Now we're going green flag racing again. Didn't want to get that, but we're back in the top 10, lads. We're back to where we were. At the expense of Alonso. So that's a shame. Weather report.
We could see the rain getting worse in around 5 minutes. Heavy rain on its way.
Oh, lovely. We've got some more rain coming. Just what we need. It's always what we need, isn't it? We don't need this rain.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
We're not doing too badly, guys. We're not doing too badly, I've got to say. A safety car would be great, I would say. Wets are too early to go on, if I'm honest with you. A bit too early. Just got to get out of the dry line here, just to save some tyre. Keep the temperatures cool. Just trying to play it cool here. A rich mix on the straights and then just lift off and go and lean through the corners and coming out of corners as well. As we're closing in on the Force India of Sergio Perez, and we can just see our teammate in the distance as well. We're closing in on these guys very quickly. I think they're all in a little bit of a battle going on, it seems. Yeah, it's too early for wets anyway. It will be very shortly, but not yet. I'll give it another 5 laps before we need to put them on. Just don't know how bad this rain's going to get. We don't know, but knows. All we can do is literally just keep going, pray for people to bottle it, like I just did there. We are going to get the wets ready though, just in case. So we've got yet another yellow flag out. I don't know what that's for. But we've lost Lance Stroll now. They're all dropping like flies. Anyway, this is practice actually for the esports, funny enough. Yep, Stroll is dead. Well, that's lovely to hear. Someone in chat saying that. So I think that guy's going to get a warning from the mods for that comment. Whoa! That was close. Thanks, Nigel, for that.
I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being. VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down, maintain a positive delta.
And we've got a VSC again. That will most likely be for Stroll. For Stroll's car. Just drop it down, take it easy. Just strolling into retirement. So it helps us a little bit. We could. Is it worth going on wets? If this was like a few more corners, I would have considered pitting for wets. This is the second one, Jess. Second VSC.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Right, off we go again.
Green flag.
Thanks, the Sim Racer. Much appreciated for that comment. It's a bit too late now, Reese. Does the Verstappen line work? It does work, but not yet. We're not pitting yet, but look at these conditions. Absolutely torrentious conditions. Good to see you, Pauls. Good to see you, mate. Welcome. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting close now to wets. It's close, but not yet. Not yet. Yes, I bought this add-on myself. Yes, the add-on wheel.
The car ahead is 1.7 seconds.
But yes, if it did stay out, Reese, a little bit longer, I would have pitted for wets.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Confirm change.
Okay, copy that.
We'll pit this lap then. It was, yes, it was a donation goal, it was. Those were the memories when my Fanatec wheel was dead and it was so hard to stream. Sass, well, saying inappropriate stuff like that will get you nowhere in life. Seriously. My honest opinion, you won't get anywhere in life with those sort of comments, so do it again, you're getting a ban from the channel, so a heads up.
Caution, caution.
Oh, what's going on now? We've got yellow flags going on. What's happening now? Is someone else dead now? Who's this now? Who's out the race? Who's your money on? Oh, it's Raikkonen. Kimi Raikkonen's out the race now. Everyone's coming to the pits. Everyone's reacting to Kimi Raikkonen's retirement. So when we go for wets, literally it's chaos in China. And we've just held up a Red Bull. So glad we're at the back of the field here. Off we go. And they're not even ready for me. Thanks, guys.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit.
Oh, we got ahead of Van Dorn. Oh, we were ahead of
Pit
Van Dorn
strategy
anyway, weren't we?
complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
But Kimi Raikkonen's out the race. Literally, it's chaos today. And it's absolutely pouring it down now in China. Oh my god. It's monsoon season here in China. Now this is the Max Verstappen challenge now. It's definitely Max Verstappen territory.
Weather should improve in 10 minutes time. Light rain in 10 minutes.
Oh, what is going on with the weather today? Dry, light rain, heavy rain, then light rain, then it's going to be dry. Potentially. What is going on with the weather? Can this light decide what it wants to be on, please, and not change every 2 minutes? It's really distracting for strategies. It feels good though, Nigel. The Renault in these conditions, I really like that. I like it. It's good. I don't know, Jess. It's on realistic. What's the word? You know, it's what's a race? It's been a mad one. I've got to say. It's been a very bizarre one. This one for weather. Come on, Perez, get your backside into gear, mate, or you're going to get taken over by me. Get some send-its in chat, guys. We're going to send it on Perez, maybe at some point on the track. Next iRacing stream will be maybe at the weekend, maybe Sunday. Or maybe tomorrow, actually. We're going to go for a send it, though, on Perez. He's left the door open on the inside. We'll be like, thank you very much. And we move up ourselves there. Nahu, good to see you, mate. Welcome to the stream. I think that's a new face. I've not seen you before. As I think that's Lewis Hamilton there leading the way, but Vettel's the next man ahead of us now, so... That's what we want. Send it. There is a exclamation mark send. If anyone wants to use that command, anyone can use it. We've got ahead of Perez, which is good news. Now we've got to try and get past a 4-time world champion. This is going to be fun. I just went a little bit too deep there. Just trying to be a bit aggressive on the brakes. Rich Mix, get me down the straight, boys. Good to see you, Schumacher, anyway. It's good to see you. How are you doing, my friend? It's been a while. Well, apparently they were going to leave. They're going to like drop to administration. Apparently, I heard as a rumor. But I think if they get this takeover done, then that'll be big for them. Well, we've got 2 seconds to catch up Sebastian Vettel. Just seems Vettel's struggling, it seems. If Perez is catching me and Vettel's going slowly, then that just says that the Ferrari is a bit crap in these conditions. So that's a little bit worrying for any Ferrari fans of the series if we get any rain today in the season. That's very worrying, I've got to say. Vettel's really struggling. I don't know if it's just his tyres or he's pushing that hard, but Vettel's struggling really badly, I've got to say. As I think we're starting to get a bit of a groove now with the wet tyres. So maybe this car's actually pretty good in the wet. I mean, there's Renault, so let's hope for some wet weather throughout the season. They've got me on traction, but yeah, no, it's a shock, isn't it? Vettel down the order, and we've got slipstream. Could we send it here, lads? Maybe. We're going for it, lads. A bit of a late dive bomb on Vettel, but we have to give him space. He's got the best on traction, and we do get ahead of Sebastian Vettel. What a move that is! A bit of a lunge, but we'll take it. Up to P7. Next up is our teammate, Nico Hulkenberg. We've got 4 seconds to catch him. But it's going to be very, very... Oh my god, we got a bit on there. Yeah, Force India apparently are getting close to administration apparently because they haven't got like any funds apparently. We absolutely sent it massively on Vettel there. But yeah, Vettel has got a problem, I've got to say. I wouldn't be expecting Vettel to be down the order. He's getting closed down by Van Dorn and Sergio Perez as well. So I think Vettel's got a problem. But you never know, he could come back and say, yep, car's good now, and he'll chase us down. But we'll see. We've just got about 13 laps to go, or 12 laps at the line. Have to get those inters ready. Alonso should be on the podium. Will be interesting. Oh no, we bottled it. We're good though. We're good. Just went a little bit too wide at the hairpin, but it's all good. Only lost a tenth to Hulkenberg from that little mistake. But you never know what can happen. Bo, good to see you. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. You guys are new around here. Make sure to subscribe button if you want to see more of this, and slap a like on the video as well.
The car behind is 2.2 seconds.
If you want to see Baku, which is the worst track for me of all time, and see some bottles galore, then hit that like button, guys, if you want to see that happen. Haas have definitely jumped ahead of Force India. I think McLaren have jumped ahead as well, to be fair. Definitely jumped ahead.
The radar's showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Rain's improving. Well, it's decreasing. Trying to play it cool there. We've got 3 drivers ahead of us now. That is for P4 in this race, so we could get another strong showing, another top 5 finish today. That's alright, Schumacher, I can understand. Obviously everyone's got a busy life, so I can understand it, mate, so don't worry. Oh, look at this train emerging. Look at this. Yeah, that's it. Keep fighting, guys. Keep fighting. I'll close in. I wouldn't say. I don't think so, Forza. I think it's going to be dry. I think it's going to be intermediates. I think it's going to be inters conditions. I think at the end of the race. I don't think it's going to be dry enough. So also just going to get Honda to get their engine to go a bit quicker and be more reliable. If I'm honest with you, that's my problem with Toro Rosso. Car's pretty damn good. I mean, chassis-wise, it looks really nice, but Honda engine's bringing them down a little bit. So you got to get that sorted first.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
But you never know. Can bring a surprise. Look at Haas, for example. Massive surprise. Hello, Luke. My future brother-in-law. Good to see you, Luke. How are you doing? How's Torquay? I know you're coming back tomorrow. But yes, guys, if you don't know who Luke Bellamy is, he's going to be my future brother-in-law in about 2 years from now. And that's going to be awesome. So you guys may see him on some future videos of mine in the future, maybe. Which is awesome. Alonso to win in wet Brazil race. That would be nice, Schumacher, but I don't think that's going to happen. Nah, Reese, it's all about, you know, wedding venues and all that. They get booked up, like, really early in advance, so... We want 2020, plus the fact that we've had one of my brothers got married this year. Then my oldest brother's getting married next year, in 2019, and then, of course...
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
I want to try and, you know, keep the sequence going, so... 2020 is the year that I want to get married with Lauren, so... Confirmed change.
Got that confirmed.
Got a box anyway for some intermediates. Now the ultimate question, is it going to be dry enough for maybe some super softs maybe at the end of the race? Losing grip galore now. Oh, good mate. Grosjean podium. I tell you what, Grosjean could be a good shout. I think Haas could be on for a podium this year if obviously positions go their way and people live. Gonna have a life. What do you mean?
Come in for a fresh set of boots. We're seeing a lot less spray at this point. An opinion on the wall is that we'll probably be okay on intermediates.
Oh great, Hulkenberg's in again.
Nico is in the pits.
Lovely. I don't think Grosjean's going to get a seat at Ferrari, if I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's going to go to Charles Leclerc, I think. Oh, once again we get held up by our teammates.
Go, go, go.
And we're going to head. And we've got a good gap anyway, so that's good. We can try and chase down Magnussen. Now the question is it going to get dry in 9 laps? Is it going to be a bone dry track, or is it going to be... That's going to be a big, interesting call for the teams. Who is going to take the gamble for dries, and who's going to stay out? That's going to be the ultimate question. What would you do, guys, in this situation? What would you do? If you were driving right now in this game, would you go for dries, or would you stick with inters to the end of the race? Weather report.
Sorry, we can't provide
Thanks, Jeff.
right now.
Yeah, if Charles does well this year, I think he's going to get a seat. Literally, Renault bossing the pit stops, literally. Literally bossing my strategy here. It's terrible. Literally terrible. The tyre. Oh, bit of an off track there. Wait a bit, it's fine. We're all good. Renault bossing the pit stops, of course. I think I've seen that coming already. Yes, Grosjean is still there. Player Master, I'm great, thank you. Hope you are well, hope you're good. Anyway, but glad to see you. Right, it's really pushed now, guys.
34.2 seconds.
Bloody 34 seconds off the leader, blimey. And we think we know who that is. We know it's going to be Lewis Hamilton. And Bottas, you know, the two Mercs just driving off into the sunset. Then it's either Verstappen or Ricciardo.
Gap to car in front is 3.3 seconds.
Really got to push now. Really want to get ahead of Magnussen.
Okay, the gap behind is 5.5 seconds.
Got a good gap behind to Sebastian Vettel, which is good. Running a little bit wide though, that's not good. if he performs well this year in the Sauber, like that meets or goes higher than expectations, then definitely a call is potential. But who would you put in? Obviously there's Ricciardo is another one, really. Perez, maybe, but if I'm honest, if it isn't Leclerc and like Ricciardo wants to leave, which would be a shame, I wouldn't really like to see him at Ferrari, I think, but most realistic candidate is obviously Daniel Ricciardo. If you take Charles Leclerc out of the mix.
Okay, I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tyres.
Literally, what is this weather doing today? It's mad conditions, I tell ya. As I am actually losing grip already at the last corner. That's a bit worrying. Just got to really try and get up to close to Magnussen. Maybe tempted to go on dries, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if they actually you know, it's going to be interesting though. This last few laps is going to be interesting if it dries up quickly. We've pulled like 2 seconds on Vettel already, which is quite mad. Just see the Haas in the distance. Got to keep on the line, I think, and we can close them in. Just playing it cool there, did a little bit of a drift. Why did I do that, Ryan? That's bad. Nearly nailed it, I've got to say, nearly nailed that. But it just didn't work. We've got used super softs already, just in case. We did bottle it. I'm going to give that a half bottle for us there. We'll have a half bottle for that, guys. Maldonado to Ferrari, that would be it. The Fast and the Furious, Shanghai Drift, yep. Exactly. We only lost a few temps actually to Magnussen, which was quite a surprise actually. That's a surprise, that is. We didn't lose that much pace. I felt sorry for Verline, if I'm honest with you. I was very surprised they sacked off Verline. But it's all about money. I've got to say, it's all about the money these days. Unfortunately, Ericsson bringing the money in for sponsors. Sorokin shouldn't have got the seat, but in his fairness, apparently he was quicker than Kubica, but is that really true? This is going to get interesting. Is the rain going to stop anytime soon? Because it looks like it's drying up very quickly. Gap's 3.2, lads. We've just gained nearly a second in the middle in 2 sectors.
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right time for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions.
Lads, this is going to get interesting. It could get spicy. This could get very interesting. The rain has now stopped. Who's going to play chicken and who's going to be ballsy to go onto dry tyres, I wonder. That's the $1 million question. Who's going to take the gamble? As we're closing in on Magnussen now. Closing him in. Ah, just a little bit loose again. Through there.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
That's going to be very close, this. Oh, tank slapper. Come on, lads. Do you think we can get ahead of Magnussen by the end of the race? Or even our teammate? Fourth's out the question. I think Verstappen's too far ahead up the road. Unless we gamble and stay out to the end of the race. This is going to be the toughest decision I think I've done in a long time. I really don't know what to do strategy-wise. I really don't know what to do. We've got 4 laps to go at the line. Will people gamble and stay out on inters to the end of the race? That's going to be the ultimate question. I don't know what you guys would do in chat, but everyone's going to be struggling at the end of the race, which is going to be more... we just got to keep it out, actually, of the racing line. And just cool the tyres down, because these are going to get a bit hot now on the racing line, because it's going to be bone dry shortly. This is a tough call for the AI as well. I'm really struggling now. Really struggling for grip. I've actually got to come off the racing line just to cool the tyres down. And that is the sign that I think a lot of you wanted to see. It has now been enabled.
Now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Keep current.
Confirmed.
Everyone's saying pit now, Ryan, pit now. It's cool with the tyres though. Well, if I get screwed over by my teammate yet again. Oh my god, the pitting.
Nico has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
We're taking a gamble on used super softs as well. This is going to be I think everyone's in the pits anyway. Oh yes, this has worked out beautifully. Not lost that much time.
Go now.
Wow, they've actually done a good pit stop, guys. They've actually done a pit stop. A perfect one, sort of. So now we've got 3 laps to absolutely sweat our arse off and hopefully get past Magnussen. But they've actually done a good pit stop there. We didn't get held. That's what we needed.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Now we've got to absolutely go for it now. Absolutely smash it. On dry tyres and just see if we can pull this off. Oh, the grip now, lads. If you just count the fact that obviously the guys had to move out of the way, which was about a second, then it would have been a good pit stop anyway. Let's chase them down, boys. Let's go for it. Get the send its in, guys. Get the hashtag send it in. Let's see if we can get Magnussen. Let's go, go, go.
Our gap to first place is 45.9
I drive better than Palmer. Well, I'll take that as a compliment, so thanks. We've got 2 laps to go of this race. Been a bit of a weird one, actually. Probably the most bizarre weather conditions you'll ever experience in a race. We've had everything. Dry, light rain, heavy rain, light rain, dry. We've had everything today. And we've gone purple in the first sector as well, which is quite encouraging. As we close in slowly on K-Mag. Gap's just shy of a second. So we could have a last lap dash here between me and K-Mag. For another decent finish actually, P6. Got to be very careful with fuel though, as you can see we're just on the cusp. Thank you for the 2 bits on Twitch, much appreciated from T Nino 36. We've got 1 more lap to go here. Can we chase down K-Mag? We shall see, but last lap of the race. We're under a second now. So we should have DRS, but we're going to have to go very aggressive into the snail section here.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Keep sending in your sends, guys. Keep doing hashtag send it. So we're getting very close now to Kevin Magnussen. We've got to save fuel though behind him, which is a good thing because we can save fuel in this middle sector, not really gaining anything, and then use it on the back straight with the DRS and send it into the hairpin. That's my plan. Just got to save as much fuel now and then just make the lunge. Gonna run a little bit wide. Bottas has won the race, funny enough. As we're going to use slipstream now. We've got the DRS. Oh, what was he doing there, Magnussen? Don't do that, mate. Go down the inside and we get it done on K-Mag. Was aggressive, was K-Mag, but oh, don't tell me fuel's going to run out here. Please don't run out of fuel now. Come on, car. Come on. Yes, P6, lads. We got it.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it
We've got it in, guys. We got it. Just about there. Good result for the team, P5 and P6. Oh, come on, Palmer. Oh, God. I'm going to get that now for the stream. But we've got it, lads. We got P6. Very close, but we got it, guys, at the end, which is good. And Toto Wolff's going to be absolutely happy with him. With his man, Bottas, who wins the Grand Prix from Lewis Hamilton. Oh, that was close, though. I thought I was going to run out of fuel there on the last lap. That would have been a bit of an embarrassing moment for you guys on stream. But we managed to get it done, guys. We got it in. And there is us in P6, absolutely, like, even though it's Julian Palmer's face. Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn about that? But there's your podium, and actually, Lewis Hamilton not on the podium. Very surprised, very shocked. So it's both Red Bulls on the podium. Hamilton got 4th in the end. Very, very surprised, actually. Thank you, Chris. And Orkshay as well, thank you guys for your support, much appreciated. I tried my best, but in a very slow car, not like these guys. We've got to hope and pray that something happens, so... But it's good experience, though. Good experience for that one. But here's the results. As you can clearly see, Hamilton did drop from pole to 4th. He must have had a nightmare on there. But Renault 5th and 6th. It's not bad, is it? Not bad. But Red Bull coming at us actually for the Constructors' Championship, which we'll go through in a minute. So you know the top 3. Hamilton 4th, then it's the 2 Renaults, then Magnussen P7 that we just took on the last lap. Perez 8th, Van Dorn 9th, and Vettel down in 10th. He must have had a puncher or something, or... That was a terrible race for the Ferrari driver. Absolutely disgusting. Hartley 11th, and the rest of the field, as you can see, is on your screens right now. And the retirees of Raikkonen, Stroll, and Fernando Alonso out from the Grand Prix. Big up love from India. Funny enough, I've got a video about India very shortly, actually. With a new series I'm launching next week, or over the weekend, actually. So, looking forward to that. Something a little bit different. But 4 stops in a 50% race. What can you do? Christian coming in with the glorious shoeies, of course, which is great. But what does it mean for the standings? This is for Nigel's spreadsheet. So, Nigel, get yourself ready. So, there it is. We're still 4th in the championship, but we're tied on points now with Valtteri Bottas. But he gets ahead of us because he's got a win over us already. But we're ahead of Sebastian Vettel, which is even big, which is great to see. Ryan, go back down. Oh, you see P16 and 17. We'll go back to it in a minute. Don't worry, Nigel. Don't you worry. Constructors, we dropped to 4th, unfortunately. Red Bull have jumped us by 2 points. But we are starting to pull away from Haas now, which is even good. So we'll go through that very shortly anyway. But that has been the race, guys. So we'll go through the results once again, which you guys can see very clearly right now. So there are your results, mate. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you did enjoy this, guys, and want to see Baku, which is the next round, round 4 of the championship, which you guys know is going to be a bottle fest. If you've been a long subscriber, you will know what this is. And we shall see how that one. This will be up on Saturday night, guys, as the main event, which will begin at around about 7:30, 8 o'clock UK time, guys. So make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you really love the channel, want to support the channel, make sure to hit the sponsor as well. And also, join us on Discord as we're going through a little bit of a change, but it's for the best, guys. It is for the best, and it'll be awesome as well. But thank you to the mods for your support in the chat, as we did have a bit of a big phase, but it has died down a little bit, which is good. But I'll see you guys in another video, guys, which will be... Tomorrow, actually, will be another video. We've got a video lined up for you tomorrow. And streaming-wise, we'll be back on Saturday. It's either going to be this, something different on F1, or it's going to be iRacing. So keep your eyes out for that, guys. But until then, have a great night, everybody. Have a great evening, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you guys in another video, guys, in the near future. But maybe tomorrow. But until then, guys, have a good night, everybody. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care, guys.